This is a story about myself when I was in grade 12. The sun is super bright, so I have to wear these sunglasses. And I'm walking down a path, so apologies if the sun washes me out once in a while. Alright, to continue where I left off last video, Jane and I had been going out for a few months, and she decided to have me over to her place. Now, I don't know what time of the day this was. I think it was maybe a Saturday afternoon or something. I can't remember. It was a strange time because her parents weren't home, but her sisters were home, Susan and Sandra. Jane was there, and I came in there. So Susan had a boyfriend named Jerome. I think it was little Jerome. They had two of the sisters had boyfriends, and they were both named Jerome. And the way that they differentiated them was Big Jerome and Little Jerome, because Big Jerome was about 12 inches taller than me, and Little Jerome was about 12 inches shorter than me. So it made it easy to distinguish, called them Big Jerome or Little Jerome. And I think Sandra's boyfriend was Big Jerome. Now, Jane invited me over there, and so I was there. So it was the three sisters and the three boyfriends. Now, I'm not very big. I'm the exact average Canadian male. Fully grown, which I don't think I was in grade 12, but fully grown, I'm 5'9" and 155 to 160 pounds. That's average male. Back in high school, I was much lighter. I was 135 pounds and a little bit shorter. So we're visiting and we're getting bored. So the girls decide they want me and one of their boyfriends to have an arm wrestle. Okay, I've got little bird muscles. What I have, I've maintained. I've been doing daily exercises, push-ups, leg ups, chin-ups since I was 8 years old. But I'm not a football player. I'm not an athletic person. I'm just in shape. And I don't do arm wrestles on a regular basis. So the girls, they set this up. The three girls, they set this up. They said, okay, Kevin, you're gonna go against Big Jerome. That's Sandra's boyfriend. And I wasn't gonna back down. I thought this is just a fun thing for the girls. You know, Jerome is so much bigger than me. If he beats me, then I won't feel too bad. I mean, he's huge, and he's very athletic. He rode his bike. Well, I rode a lot of bike too, but so they decided it's going to be me and Big Jerome. Okay, so me and Big Jerome, we don't want to do it. They said, no, don't do it. No. Well, the girls went crazy, and they said, no, you have to do it. So me and Big Jerome said, okay. So we get set up on the table, we get the rules down, and then I said, okay, you know, one of the girls, they put, like, in arm wrestling matches, they hold, some third party holds the two hands at a certain point midway between, and then we had to establish what's considered a win and what's considered a fair start. Okay, so all the rules were laid out, and then whoever was holding your hands just let go and said go. Okay, boom. And this was Battle Royale. Neither of us wanted to look bad in front of our girlfriends, right? He's given me full torque. He is not taking it easy on me. He wants to win because he's going to be embarrassed because I'm a lot smaller than he is. And he starts doing this. He starts going like this, holding his breath. And I'm thinking, I've never done that. Whenever I exercise, I am breathing rapidly but normally. but in rhythmic breathing, okay? I start doing rhythmic breathing. I also knew that there was a certain point, if you're giving ground, there's a certain point where your arm, there's a sweet spot where the tendons in your arm work with the length of your arm bone. It'll just lock up. Meaning your opponent is suddenly, instead of him being able to press down, all of a sudden it gets extremely hard, becomes like a brick wall. And as long as your tendons don't tear, you'll be able to hold him. Incredible amount of force. So I gave ground and I gave ground until about 6 inches above the surface. It locked up for me. And I let him think he was winning. I kept breathing, big, slow, rhythmic breaths. Keep pumping in that oxygen and get rid of that carbon dioxide. No, he's holding his breath more and more and more. This battle took about 3 solid minutes. And I had to watch him. And I had to feel when he started to fatigue. And I knew that my first jump's not going to work. But I had to wear him down. So I had to do a jump. So I went slam! And I'm pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping. Then I relax. Relax, relax. Let it go back to lockup position. Now he got scared. He got scared because maybe he didn't know about lockup position. And I didn't even take him that far. I took him just over center. And then I slowly relaxed, let it come back down to lockup position. And he's so scared. He's taking deep breath, hold it. And he's trying really hard, but he followed all the rules. He was good, so did I. And then I knew, okay, I'm wearing him down. I'm going to try him again. And went BAM! Just past center. And he's scared again. And he's pushing like he's wasting a lot of energy, not relaxing, not letting me take him to locking position. He's holding me just beyond center, which is very difficult. Then I relax. Back to lock position. He's pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping. And I felt the energy drain away from his arm. And then I went BAM! And he had me in lock position, but I didn't let go this time. I just held him locked, but I relaxed as much as I could. And I just put up just enough energy to keep him in lock position, but don't fight it. Don't waste energy. Held him at lock position, but I had drained him off enough. He collapsed. BAM! I won. Well, the room just exploded. All this time, Jane, during this battle, the girls were egging us on, right? Jane's saying, Kevin, remember all those push-ups that you do? And Sandra's saying, remember how many miles you ride your bike and all this. Well, after I won, the girls are screaming. Oh, Sandra was mad. She was actually genuinely mad. And she's trying to make Jerome feel so ashamed. Jerome and I, we had no animosity towards each other. I didn't gloat, right? But Shane's jumping up and up. Way to go, Kevin, way to go, Kevin. Oh, I felt great. But, I mean, if we got in an actual fight, Jerome could beat the crap out of me, really. Victory was sweet that day. Anyway, this is kind of the things that built our relationship, me and Jane. I won that day and I was proud. More to come.